There are things you can think about, but you can't say, not to other people, and sometimes not even to yourself. They sit somewhere in between, not hidden exactly, but not fully allowed either. You carry them through your day in a quiet way. They show up in small pauses, in moments where your mind drifts for a second longer than usual, and then you pull yourself back because there's nowhere for that thought to go, so it stays unspoken. Not because it isn't important, but because you don't know what would happen if you gave it too much space. This is where journaling is often misunderstood. People think writing is about getting things out, releasing, letting go. But not everything wants to be released. Some things just need somewhere to exist without being exposed. There's a difference, and you can feel it when you sit down with a page. You don't always want clarity, you don't always want resolution. Sometimes you just don't want to carry something entirely on your own. So instead of trying to explain it or turn it into something coherent, you let the page hold it. Not fully, not all at once, just enough, a few sparse words. You might write around it, you might write one sentence that comes close and then move away from it again. That's okay. Because the point isn't to force the truth into the open, it's to let it have a place, even if it stays incomplete. There's some safety in that, knowing that something can exist somewhere outside of you without needing to be shared, fixed, or even understood right away. And over time, that changes how it feels. It's not going to disappear, but it's no longer entirely contained within you, and that makes a lot of difference. If you've ever held something in for too long, you'll know how heavy that can become. It's constant, and sometimes you don't need to talk about it, you don't need advice, you don't need someone else to make sense of it. You just need somewhere to put it down just for a moment. That's what a blank page can become. A place that holds things quietly without asking questions, without asking you to go further than you're ready for, without judgment. And the important part is it stays there. You can close the journal, walk away, and know that whatever you place there isn't lost, it's held. This is a different from release. Release can feel final, like something needs to move out of you completely, but holding is softer. It allows things to remain, just not all inside of you at once. If you've been carrying something lately, something you haven't said out loud, something you keep circling around without fully facing, maybe you don't need to confront it all at once. Maybe you just need to let it exist somewhere else too. So instead of asking yourself to understand it, explain it, resolve it, you could ask something simpler. What would it feel like to let the page hold this just for today? You don't have to write everything, you don't have to be direct, just enough. One sentence, a few lines, even something that only makes sense to you. Close the page when you're done and leave it there. Because not everything needs to be released to be lighter. Sometimes it just needs to be held somewhere that isn't entirely inside you. And a single page is often enough for that. It is for me.